Good afternoon. This is Dr. Joe Adeboyega in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. This is one of the series of instructional videos that I'm preparing to help many of the therapists I supervise in this area, in the triad area. Um, I am a licensed mental health and substance abuse professional, addiction specialist, if you like, and I have been practicing in this area for about 20 years. Now, the issue I would like to talk about today is the effect of COVID 19 on the mental health of people. With the confinement, which is also quarantine or isolation, it creates a lot of difficulty for a lot of people. Not only people, but people are stressed because they can't go to work and make as much money as they used to. In addition to that, if you are not able to pay your rent, are not able to provide enough food for your family, you'll be stressed. And thereby, it is quite possible that you may not be able to sleep good. And if you are not sleeping good, it will affect your blood pressure. It will affect how you react with everything happening around you, or react to anything around you, or what is happening around you. My point is this: life itself is risky, and life itself is very is designed to give us those challenges that will help us to grow in our faith in God and then continue to improve on ourselves. Where you are today is better than where you were a couple of years ago. There are a lot of things you've learned to be able to function as a human being. So, while you are isolated or you are deprived of some amount of income, and while you are stressed and you're unable to sleep, you need to find a way to cope. So, my approach here is to not only provide tips on what people can do to help themselves cope with stress. If the therapist himself or herself is able to cope with life stressors, he will be able to use those techniques that he or she can bear witness to that work, evidence-based techniques, to help the patient or the client. So uh, there is a simple recipe that I have been using for many of my patients that have mental health issues, particularly people who have suffered a lot of trauma in their life and those who are schizophrenic. Very simple recipe. Every day, which should be a daily routine for them. Every day you get up, every day you clean up, every day you dress up, and every day you get out. This has worked a lot in many, many years that I've been offering this very simple recipe as a daily routine for my patients. They have to get up in the morning or whenever they get up and try to make sure that they sleep between 6 to 8, 9 hours. They say usually it's between 7 to 8 hours for a man for normal amount of sleep, and then 8 to 9 hours for female. And in addition to that, I always encourage my patients to sleep during those dark hours of the night. That is why working at night is not very, very healthy. But if you have to do it, someone got to do it. Anyway, you get up in the morning or whenever you get up, you take a shower. After you take a shower, as soon as warm water hits your head, the way you process information, the way you think about life will start to change. So after you take a nice shower, smell good, now you can put on, you dress up. You dress up, you put on some clean clothes. And then you get out. Get out, dress up, get out, go wherever. Walk around the complex. Go talk to your neighbors. And the reason why I designed this recipe, which I believe I have not invented, is something that has existed for centuries, but people didn't pay attention to it. Some do, but not in that order. Is that my particular patient is schizophrenic. I still schizophrenic. He just turned 60 years old in November. He will call me with all kind of complaints about his symptoms and so on. Because I'm aware of his living condition. He lives in a one-bedroom apartment. He chews tobacco, stinks really bad. If you don't remind him, he won't wash his clothes. If you don't remind him, he won't clean his apartment. And when you stay in that stench of his saliva mixed with tobacco all day long, and all you need to do is continue to take more lithium, take more Xanax and things because you are not getting fresh air, you are not going out, you are not interacting with people. So I tell them to, okay, have you taken a shower? He will say no. I say, okay, go take a shower or wash up, put some clean clothes, and then go out. Go out. He said, but I have nowhere to just go around in the complex. So and I say, you call me back after you've done that. This is his daily routine that he has stuck to for over 6 years now. He will go out, he will call me back a few hours later and say, Dr. Joe, it felt so good. I went out, after I dressed up, I felt good. I went out, went to the property management office, went to joke with the ladies, and then went to check my mailbox, and then came back. I sat outside my front porch talking to my neighbors. It was a good day. So you see, with that kind of mentality, with that kind of routine, he was able to improve and manage his symptoms better rather than just sitting in the house and doing nothing and watching TV. And he said even watching TV was not something he liked because the news was always bad.